Mapo Bridge in South Korea is one of the most famous bridges in Seoul, connecting the capital northbound and southbound over Han River with picture-perfect scenery. Mapo Bridge is also famous for its sad reputation. It has become known as the suicide bridge, a favorite hotspot for people to jump off and end their lives. South Korea has one of the highest suicide rates in the world. According to Statistics Korea, suicides in the country have more than tripled over the past 2 decades, with almost 40 people killing themselves every day in Korea. William frequently visits Mapo Bridge. The 19-year-old student says he sometimes has suicidal thoughts, mainly due to the fear of failing the university entrance exam, a test that determines his future.
I have a pressure everywhere. Parents, school, society. Sometimes I want to die.
William's situation is not unique. In fact, half of young South Koreans have contemplated suicide, which is the leading cause of death among 15 to 24-year-olds. And since education is highly valued in South Korea, failing is not an option.
If you can't pass this entrance exam going into the university, then your life is basically completely ruined.
Joy Gill is a young professional working in Seoul. The 23-year-old knows what social pressure means in a highly competitive society.
Appearing good to the eyes of the public, it's a big deal in Korea. If you cannot go to the university, you can't go get a good job, you can't get married, you can't have nothing. So a lot of the teens that fail the exam or do not get the score that they want in this national exam would talk a lot about committing suicide and things like that, and a lot of them actually do, which is pretty unfortunate.
Mapo Bridge has been dubbed the Bridge of Death, but the Korean government wanted to change that label and prevent suicide. In 2012, the city came up with an initiative to restore the bridge's sad reputation and rename Mapo Bridge the Bridge of Life. The city partnered with Samsung Life Insurance Company and installed along the railing of Mapo Bridge hundreds of pictures and messages. Equipped with LED lights and sensors, a series of inspirational slogans and positive images flash when it detects movement. Pedestrians can enjoy pictures of happy families, smiling people, delicious food, couples in love, and cute babies. They can also read positive messages such as "I love you" and "You look beautiful." The images were carefully chosen by psychiatrists, and they hope to dissuade people from jumping and remind them that life is beautiful and worth living. The city has also set up an SOS helpline in the middle of the bridge for those in distress. There's also a statue to remind those with suicidal thoughts that there are people willing to listen and help them with their pain. Over the past 5 years, 1,000 people attempted to kill themselves in Korea, and the majority of them were men.
A lot of the guys who commit suicide, what happens with them is they either invested in like a stock market and then they lost all their income, or maybe they had a business and it just went down. Because everything was so based on your status, like friendship, even marriage, everything was based on how much money you make, what kind of background you come from. In pursuit of all the status and goals and stuff, when someone suddenly loses them or don't have them, then they start to wonder, do I even deserve to exist in this society?
According to government statistics, the campaign has reduced the suicide rate by 77%, but the Mapo Bridge positive messages created some controversy. It was reported that the number of suicide attempts actually quadrupled in the project's first year of existence. Critics say, although well-intentioned, this initiative seems like a band-aid solution, and that depressed individuals need more than positive messages to dissuade them from jumping off. Suicide is a taboo subject in South Korea, and there is no real public dialogue about it. South Korea highly values consumerism and competition. There's even a Korean expression that illustrates that reality.
빨리빨리. Do you know 빨리빨리? It's faster and faster. Faster, faster. Every day, Koreans working harder and harder.
Working harder and harder has become a Korean way of life in today's insecure economy, and failing to catch up to this rhythm can be the end for some. especially in a society where success is everything. Oussayma Canbarieh in Seoul,